Next and final vocabulary word is end behavior. The end behavior is the behavior of the graph at the beginning and the end. So you understand, I have an example here of a polynomial graph, and circled in the red is the beginning and the end. So the end behavior is when you figure out if the graph begins coming down or going up, and same for the end. So to figure this out, we have this down here. A polynomial can either be an odd positive, an odd negative, an even positive, or an even negative. So to find out, we look at, I have an example of each kind. So if it's odd positive, you're going to look at the leading term to decide what the end behavior is. So the odd has to do with the degree of the term. So if it's an odd number, it's going to be an odd. It determines that it's odd, not even. So here we have an odd degree, and it is a positive leading coefficient. So since it's an odd positive, the graph is going to start from the down position going up and ending going up. The way I like to think of it is it's odd. For the odds is, since it's odd, it's the opposite. Since it's an odd positive, it doesn't start positively, it starts negative and comes up. And vice versa. For odd negative, it starts up and goes down. For our example of an odd negative, we have an odd degree, an odd leading degree, and a negative leading coefficient, which leads us to an odd negative. For even positive and even negative, I like to think, since it's even, and it's pretty much, you can just look at the positive and the negative. If it's positive, it's up. If it's negative, it's down. So for our example here, the degree of the polynomial is 4, and the leading coefficient is a positive number, which means it's an even positive. For an even negative, we have an even degree of the polynomial and a negative leading coefficient, which means it's an even negative